I'm Mike, and today, my first vegan news report where I pretend to be a newscaster and give you relevant vegan news from around the country and around the world. A lot of things seem to have gone under the radar with the WHO report with meat and cancer. One thing, conveniently, that went under the radar was Clear Labs testing of hot dogs in the marketplace. In addition to the 14% that they found to be problematic, 2% contained human DNA. That doesn't mean that the hot dogs are entirely human, though that would not be the first time. Cornell professor Mark Weidman tries to put us at ease with, quote, "This is telling us nothing new about hot dogs." Perhaps his real name is actually Mark Wienerman, a man made entirely out of wieners created by the hot dog industry. But in a sense he's saying, we've always known that hot dogs are disgusting, this isn't news. And from Melinda Wilkins of Michigan State University, quote, "It's disturbing to think that you might be eating something that you're not aware of." Or someone, Melinda, and how about the someone that you are aware of eating? In other news, the Irish brewing company Guinness is going vegan. You may not have known this, but a lot of beer actually uses dried fish bladder in the brewing process, making it not even technically vegetarian. Sadly, it's going to take all the way until the end of 2016 until they actually have vegan beer. Whew, I think we need to have a discussion about your timeline, Guinness. I think we need to move it up. Next up, NASA is planning on having their manned trip to Mars be a vegan trip. They say that meat and dairy cannot store for long enough to last the entire trip, and also that since they can't be produced on Mars, it's a better idea to not have them at all. And also because they're freaking smart. This has actually been in development for a while, but with The Martian, Matt Damon's Hollywood movie where he grows potatoes on Mars, there has been renewed interest.
Today we actually made a Thai pizza. It's very different in terms of how they would have to eat it on Mars. For instance, the biggest difference, there's no cheese. There won't be cheese as part of the Martian diet because we won't have the ability of fresh milk or a way to sustain the cheese.
They essentially have a lab in NASA dedicated to people experimenting with vegan recipes all day. What did you do at NASA today, honey? I made Thai cheeseless vegan pizza. Alright, now to the processed meat WHO cancer saga. It continues in California where there's a push to put warning labels on processed meat. This is because California's Prop 65 has a law that requires companies to put warnings on their products if they are cancer causing. Stephanie Feldstein from the Center for Biological Diversity says, quote, "The WHO has put these meats in the same category as cigarettes in terms of death and danger they deliver. Now, California must follow suit with public health warnings on the labels." This is just the beginning of the impending battle between special interests in the meat industry, state legislator, and everybody's guilt that they're gonna have when they see a warning label on bacon. And for our final piece of news for the day, Don Thompson, who is the ex-CEO of McDonald's and worked there for 25 years until March of this year, is moving to Beyond Meat, a vegan burger company. Perhaps the steady decline of McDonald's was an inside job after all. If so, good work, Don. Good work. Alright, that's it for my first vegan news report ever. Like and subscribe if you appreciated it. Also like and subscribe if you appreciate my mini mullet, which is growing in right here. Don't like actually. Don't like that.
Fumar causa cáncer. Bacon causa cáncer.